Welcome back to City Skylines. And here we are where we left off at the end of the previous, with most of this area now looking pretty well developed. And we are basically waiting till we can purchase this southern section. What I might do, what I will do, is throw in a couple of villages or a couple of towns up here, coming off this motorway exit in this system here. I'm going to use this road. I'm going to expand it out to a sort of medium-sized local road, and we'll go with this one here that has decorative trees. It's quite expensive. Should we go with this one, which just costs less? I think it's 96 per week. I think we'll go with that. So I'm going to upgrade this section first, and then build out in this direction here. We're going to run this road parallel to the highway for a while, to about there, and then I'm going to bring my off-road from there. I'm going to build this town sort of in here, probably sort of take this kind of amount of space. So this style road, and we'll go to there, and I'm going to build a small grid for the center, and I think I'll go to 5. 5 on either side. Like that. So quite a tight grid for the center, and then we'll basically go on a couple of grids out, and then I'll go like that. Whoops. Do that to there. That one to there. So not symmetrical. This one can be a square. This one can go to there. Then we'll do... should we do this? Cool. Okay, and now I've basically got my grid of main roads complete. Now we can do some curvy ones. So we'll go from there, go to about there, and then we'll curve that one around to there. We'll run a section of road off and adjacent to this forest. Then we'll bring one from here out like this. And then that can probably go into there. This one can connect into there. Now we'll grab some of these smaller ones just for a couple of little... actually we can join that up to there. Little smaller roads. Shove a couple in here. Okay, we'll go out like that. Good. Okay, making some good progress. We'll run a little road through the woods here, and we'll have another suburb just out the back. Just a few houses over there. Now I've got the prop anarchy, stupid tree anarchy thing on too, which is a bit unfortunate, but I haven't made too many overwrites of trees, so it shouldn't take too long to remove The ones that are sticking through the roads. Yeah, it's just a couple. Okay, I think that's all of them. Very good. So there we have our new town. I will shove a couple of smaller roads in just over the back here. And then we'll actually do this for that one. And then we'll get a curvy one in there. Nice. Okay. So there we have this town. So this town needs water and electricity, obviously, which we will run down the central reservation of this road, and then we'll go down to there. I know that doing this is not the most efficient way of connecting places up by water because you get lots of overlap, but I take into consideration the fact that in the real world you would normally run this kind of infrastructure down your roads just because it's easier to maintain it. You can dig up the roads, you don't have to do all sorts of mad. Okay, then that can just go into there, that's not a big deal. You don't have to do all this mad digging up people's back gardens all the time. Okay, so we've got a couple missing over here that can probably connect into that, and we could probably run one from there to there. Okay, so you can see that doing this results in a lot more pipes than you would use if you just made a grid pattern, which is what I did for a grid pattern for the pipes, which I've done early on when money's tight, but as money becomes less of an issue, then I prefer to do this. So I want to join the commercial section up first, which is going to be this one here. So we'll run that to there and then to there, and then we'll throw in a little bit of industrial. This is just going to be really light. One industrial plot there and one there, and then the rest will be commercial, like that. And I think I'm going to use this tool here to increase the speed limit to 80 along this road. I just think that's a lot better. It's essentially a dual carriageway, so there's no reason the traffic should be held to such slow limits, and then we can run 50s down through the main sections of these roads here too. You can actually highlight both of these, I've just realised. When okay, that's good. Right, this area is already building out. So we've got our nice mix of industry and commercial, and now we go with our residential development, which will go this block here to start with. We'll probably need a school over here, a primary school, so let's get one in. And a police station. This police station I quite like. That can go out near the highway. So we've got a school and we've got a police station. Now we'll just start filling in the resi block. So this is going to be quite a big town in the end, I would say. We'll probably end up with a few thousand people out here, or 1,000 people maybe. A few thousand is probably pushing it a little. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just try and draw bigger areas here with this. So let's go with you, all of you, and that lot there, and I'll run this to there, and that and that. Good, there we go. That will now build itself up. Getting some of these nice rows that I keep going on about, these Dutch suburban building rows. I quite like those. 5,600 people. We've got a long way to hit our 8,000 mark. Yeah, it's 8,000. Pretty sure that's our very next milestone. There's almost nothing that can be built before we get to 8,000. What's this here? Tourism and leisure. Could start building some of that stuff soon. Need the cash though. This will end up being pretty self-contained over here. And I may have enough space. Well, I do have enough space to stick another town or village over here. We can probably put something in here too. Or we may end up going with industry. Across the motorway from the Kloerforst. Little villages over here are doing alright. These two need names. We haven't given them names yet. This area here is all doing very well. So demand for everything's at a almost nothing. Let's just check through all our capacities. Fire safety is not ideal. Maybe we need a fire station. No, we've got a fire station there. That's well within range of all these guys. This is okay. Got good education. Maybe it is time for us to consider bus routes. I should think about bus routes where I know we've got heavy traffic, but we don't really have any very heavy traffic areas. This is the heaviest traffic on the map, and it's not that bad. Oh, actually, here we go. Now I've spotted something. What is going on here? Okay, we have chaos. Look at this intersection. That's just traffic madness there. That's a major problem. Okay, what I'm going to do to try and relieve some of this traffic here is... I may have to roundabout this. Why is this traffic all... Oh, I see. Yeah, we've got loads of little intersections that are quite close in together. So I'm going to delete some of these intersections. I'm going to delete this road here. And I'm just going to run this... Actually, that's not needed. Like that. Okay, I'll do this. So that kind of runs into there, but okay, that hopefully just means a few less vehicles using this intersection, which cleans that up. Having large numbers of intersections close together seems to be one of the major reasons that you get traffic problems. What I might do... is it worth joining that up to there? I don't really want heavy traffic coming in and using this village. No, I'm going to keep that clear. So I think we've solved that little build-up that we had happening there. What I think we'll need for a bus route is something that at least comes up here, goes around this. Maybe we can do a circle that basically goes around this whole area. I don't know. Or goes from the center there to the center there to the center of this one to the center of this one. Kind of to the center of each of the blocks. That can be expensive. I'll speed up time. Yep, slowly growing over here. The demand itself is quite low, so this isn't building out mega quick. But that doesn't bother me, actually. I'm quite happy with the way that's coming along. This over here looked really good in the end. I'm glad with the way this village turned out. So what I think we'll do, let's just check policing. Yeah, they've got their own police station up here. What are they? Why is there so much crime? So bus routes. Here we go. We're going to plan a bus route. I will just quickly check that I still can't build railway lines. Good. I still cannot build the railway lines. And I need 11,000 people. Jeez, that's a long way off. Bus. First thing we need to do is build a bus depot. So this will actually supply us with our buses. And I'm going to build the bus routes essentially around these blocks. So the bus depot should ideally go somewhere relatively central. That could be a good spot for it. What's that? It's a high school. Yeah, that's a good place for a bus depot actually, right next to a high school. I'm going to do that. Bus depot. So we now have our depot here. Now we need to think about building our bus stations. That's a big bus station. That's a biofuel bus depot. Oh, I should have gone with that one instead. Oh, never mind. Too late now. We've got this non-stop bus terminal, and then we've got this, which creates the line. So that's what we're going to do. I think we need a bus station. Yeah. Holy, look how big this building is. That's a bit insane. It's a bit too big. What about this? A non-stop terminal. Is that smaller? Yeah, that's a lot smaller. That would have been perfect there. The terminal. Okay, so I'm going to move this thing. I'm going to move it. I need to move it into an area that's kind of already in semi-industrial, which really is only way out there. I don't have an industrial area in this direction. I'm not entirely happy having that there. Okay, so bus terminal there. Then non-stop thingy-jibby. It'd be great if I could have a road on either side of this. Maybe I can. No. Yeah, there we go. That works. Non-stop bus terminal. Bus stations. Right, so we go one station in the middle of here. And it will be on the... Oh, look, those roads go the wrong way. I've got those roads wrong. Where's the center of the circle? That one should be going the other way. There we go. That's that little problem solved. So the bus station for this one can go here. Got to plan this out quite carefully. Bus stop. Right, that one can go there on the right hand side. So buses will go past the central one like that. Okay. And then they'll go around that square, over the bridge, and I'll have them go to the commercial area here. Don't really want them joining there though, that's just going to add traffic into that existing area, so we'll go there. We'll stop them there. Then they'll go over to here. Then they'll come down here and into... Oopsie, they'll come down... Oh, okay, why was that going... That's weird. Why won't he turn across that intersection? Is that intersection broken? Bus is refusing to turn left there. Weird. Why would the bus not turn left there? Okay, he'll stop there. Then he'll come over to here. Then he'll go back to the bus station and complete the line. So there we have a line that goes around. Now I want to just check why it's not going to turn in the correct direction here. Why will the bus not turn there? That makes no sense. Okay, well you can see people waiting for a bus. And oh god, look how many buses there are. Crap loads of the buggers. So the bus routes are popular, that's for sure. Look at all these people queuing for these buses. And they're starting to separate out from each other now, the buses. So now I'm going to build a bus route which basically goes in the opposite direction. So we start with a new one, and we start, I think, going in the other direction, down here. And this one will go to there. Then it can go to... Oh, it's doing the same thing again. Ah, okay, then it can go to here. No, it can go to here, here, here. And then... somewhere over here, maybe. Oh, geez, it really doesn't want to go... Don't like how it's going around in a circle there, but you know. Okay, there. To there. It's very annoying how these buses don't seem to want to go across. They're not capable, it doesn't seem, of using these intersections. Now it may be that the intersection markings as set by Road Anarchy are wrong here, in which case, okay, let's go to there. That's weird. He could go straight ahead. They use the one-way roads and then they refuse to turn after using a one-way road. And I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that, but anyway. Then we'll connect it to there, and then we'll connect it back up to there. So now we have bus routes going basically in opposite directions around this big square. So that's that done. And you can see demand for both residential and commercial's gone up quite considerably. I'm hoping that that eliminates a bit of the traffic that we've had flowing through. It may just make matters worse. Oh, we can see our blue buses there. We'll see if we catch any of the green buses. There we go, there's some green buses. Oh yeah, here we go, all the green buses on their way around. Now, I've got to try and work out why these... Ah, that's why. it's telling this one to only turn right. So it's basically a problem with these. There's the problem. So when these one-way roads are coming through, they are basically not doing what they should be doing. Okay. That's working now. That route just got shorter. Excellent. So I need to do the same thing over here where these bus routes are going a bit mad. In this section here, I need to make sure that these all work properly. So what have we got? That's all correct. Okay, weird. Can I just put it there? Yes. That shortens that route. Okay, I'm just going to take a short break and we'll continue this in a few moments. Okay, I'm back after a short break there. And we are just having a look at some of these bus routes. I've got another problem here and here, so I'm just going to zoom in on this one. Oh, there's some traffic building up there to the north as well. I need to sort this intersection here out. Because, aha! Buses on the right lane here should be able to turn left. So that should solve that one. I've got major problems up here with this. Yeah, gonna have to do something about that. Okay, buses are turning there now, which is good. What I might do is, if I've got, yeah, they're doing the same here too. They won't turn left there. So it's another one we have to resolve. So this one needs, both lanes need to be able to go left. No, that lane. There we go. They can now go left. And we've still got a bit of a problem here, whereas buses coming this way cannot turn right for some reason. Ah, no, that's the problem there. So if I move that to there, that should solve that problem. And I've got buses not being able to turn left at the end of here. So let's go. Yep, I can see what the problem is. So they need to be able to turn right and left from both lanes. It's not really ideal the way it's working out, but probably should have traffic lights there. Okay, let's have a look at this massive problem here. How can we resolve this? I think we're going to have to double lane this road that goes up through here. So let's go with this one here. And we'll upgrade this all the way along. And jeez, it's just coming to a standstill up here now. Okay, try and resolve this. I'm going to have to give priority here to the traffic that is. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to give way. And you're going to have to give way. Maybe that should be a traffic light. Is it going to go? Okay, no, I don't think I do want traffic lights there because I'm not quite sure how to use them. This doesn't appear to be. We'll go with manual for pedestrians. Okay. Okay, this is not working. Ah, yes, it is working. Brilliant. Now, I'm going to have to do something about the serious lack of parking and whatnot around here. So let's go with a new road. That will come off here. And blimey. To move this to there. Do that there. And then put car parks in around this thing. Jeez. It's madness. Got some smaller car parking? Yeah, that. That there. Okay, those power lines are no longer necessary. I don't know why this place is just going so mad. I really can't resolve it. There's just too many people wanting to visit these parks. I've got real problems on my hands here. Okay. What I'm going to do is build an enormous car park here and then run a bus service into here. I think that's the only way around this, so let's get a road from there to there. Okay, we might have to go from... Okay, that already links in. Okay, that does actually connect in. What I need to do is just get rid of a whole bunch of trees that are in here, so I can see what I'm doing. Ah, there's the street there that it needs to connect to. Okay. So this one here, let's connect to that road there. Okay, I'm just going to upgrade all this now to the sealed road because it's not really working as it is. Right, and now this bus service. So we'll put a giant car park for a start here. Should I go for the real giant car park? This one. And then I will run a bus service which will go like this. Create a new line and it will start Start here. Then go to there maybe? Nah, we'll put it there. We'll go to there. Then it will go to there. Then there. Ah, it won't turn right there. Okay, then there. 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 Ah. I need to connect back in here. Okay, it's going to do some weird kind of cycle round, but let's just do that. It's a bit of a mess, that line, to be honest. Oh, jeez. This is chaos. I got traffic backed all the way up here, all the way up here. Ugh. A roundabout, maybe. I'm just tinkering now because I don't know what to do about this. A roundabout like that. Let's do it. Let's get rid of you, you, and you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get this double road running along here again to about there, and is that the one we want? Is that the way we want it? Turbo triangle. This is what we want. Damn, it's too small. Too bloody small. Micro. Well, that's an interesting one. Let's just delete what we've got here. See this? Jeez, look at this. That would do the trick, but it's just too big. This one here is about the right size. I think that's what we need. I'll go with that. Oh, that's the same one I had used before that I didn't want, isn't it? What's that one? This is very frustrating. Okay. This? That looks quite reasonable. I'm not sure why that's showing as being severed. Ah, it's the bus. It's the bus route that's severed, I think. Let's just check in here. Yeah. There we go. Now, will this now work is the question. No, it's not working. It's even worse than it was. I can't resolve my problem. I can't fix my problem. Oh wait, is it working now? Nah, this is a big fail here. This is a big fail. Try and use some intersections to solve this problem. Leaving should always have the right of way. Is that working? No, it's not working. Okay, we get rid of that. Basically making zero progress here. So let's try another roundabout. They're all just enormous though. This is a problem. We tried this one, didn't we? What's this one called? Super tiny. Super tiny. Turbo triangular bout. Micro. Mini one lane. Mini normal. Very best. Very best. That sounds good. Very best sounds like a good roundabout. Okay. And I'm gonna make a very mess in order to get it in. Jeez, it's big. Don't really like this. Don't really like this at all. It's just becoming a mess over here now. We're just moving the mess, that's all we're doing. Maybe it's really time I just deleted all of these parks. Where's the only solution here? I'm very tempted just to forget about this, just to forget this whole thing exists. They love this parking. I cannot get over how much creating some car parking just absolutely nails everything. So maybe we need a metro instead. I've got to try every option here to solve my problems. I've got lots of demand and I've got quite a bit of cash, so I think we can... What we'll do is we'll throw in some more... Ooh, hello. Someone doesn't have water. Okay. That turned out to be quite a nice little town, this one over here. This is a good little settlement. Look at that. That worked out really well. And whole traffic situation over here is really good. Okay, I'm gonna go mental over here and just get rid of all of this garbage. You know, I'm not sure if it's the parks that are causing it or the car parking, but something over here is causing me problems, and it's not going to resolve until I get rid of the cause. So let's just delete all these parks. Okay, they're all gone now, and get rid of the car parking. It may be the car parking that was causing the problem. We'll get rid of this giant roundabout. And we'll go back to having a dual road from there to there. And a single road from there to there. We'll restore... get rid of this bus route, which is the red one, I think. Delete the red line. Okay, that's gone. And what we'll do is just... I think we'll leave that as it is. For now. So we've just gone and destroyed all our... That can go to there. We've gone and destroyed all our parks that we had over here, but it was just causing too many problems. Now it appears to be fixed, so it just shows you. Just shows you, doesn't it?